everybody out there in YouTube land? Jake of the One-Man Band is back again, and welcome once again to another Hunger Games simulation. And this time, we're taking a look at Avatar: The Last Airbender. Alrighty, here we are. From District 1, we have Aang and Katara. From District 2, we have Sokka and Suki, one of the best couples of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Even though people want... Did he end up with Toph in Legend of Korra? I didn't watch Legend of Korra all that much. But anyway, District 3, we have Zuko and Mai. District 4, we have Azula and Ty Lee. From District 5, we have Iroh and Toph. Two of the best characters in the entire show from the same district. From District 6, we have Fire Lord Ozai and Admiral Zhao. From District 7, we have Long Feng and Hakoda. From District 8, we have Sparky Boom Man, or Combustion Man, and the Cabbage Merchant. From District 9, we have the Boulder and Princess Yue. From District 10, we have Haru and Jet. From District 11, we have King Boomy and Master Pandao. And from District 12, we have Appa and Momo, our lovable animal mascots. Alrighty, so if you have watched previous Hunger Games, you know the drill. Choose your three people. What's the word I'm looking for? Tributes! Choose your 3 tributes. If you're new, we choose 3 tributes. Those are your champions. And you want to make sure one of your champions wins. Alrighty, so for me, I'm gonna be rooting for Iroh because he's the best character, the Cabbage Merchant because he is also awesome, and I think I'm gonna go with Fire Lord Ozai because he's voiced by Mark Hamill and he is one of the best cartoon villains I have ever seen. And Fire Lord Ozai is just an amazing character, I believe. Okay, so let us begin. Hunger Games simulation, Avatar: The Last Airbender. Proceed. What is this? What's all this? Step in time. Why have you gone to this? That was strange. That was the first time that's ever happened. It's probably because I just left it there for a long time. But anyway, the bloodbath begins as the tributes stand on their podiums. The horn sounds and the Hunger Games begin. Jet runs away from the cornucopia. Momo spears King Boomy in the abdomen, killing off the old man. I see how it is. King Boomy is awesome, but Momo, he is just a bloodthirsty savage, and he just needed to kill an old man. Admiral Zhao runs away from the cornucopia. Cabbage Merchant grabs a backpack and retreats, probably full of cabbages. Hakoda snatches a pair of sais, as does Iroh. There was multiple pairs of sais, that's good. Master Pandao grabs a backpack, not realizing it's empty. Shame on you, Swordmaster, shame on you. Fire Lord Ozai rips a mace out of Haru's hands. Yeah, that's right, Fire Lord Ozai, don't take crap from no one. Combustion Man runs away from the cornucopia, as does Katara. Mai, Zuko, and Ty Lee get into a fight. Mai triumphantly kills them both, killing off the Fire Lord Prince and the acrobat. Her lover and her best friend are both dead. Mai, you are a heartless person. Even more than we thought you already were, because we've all watched the show. Alrighty, Princess Yue runs away from the cornucopia. Toph clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Aang, Azula, and Suki all run from the cornucopia. Sokka runs away with a lighter and some rope. Watch out for Sokka, he's a smart cookie. He'll probably end up killing everyone. Appa runs away from the cornucopia, and Long Feng scares the Boulder away from the cornucopia. Alrighty, bloodbath actually had some bloodshed. It's good. Let's get on to day 1. Mai attacks Katara, but she manages to escape. Toph defeats Iroh in a fight, but spares his life because Toph is awesome, and she's not just gonna kill anyone just for the heck of it. Fire Lord Ozai and Admiral Zhao hunt for other tributes. And if I'm pronouncing that name wrong, it's like, come on, there's a Z there. And they're actually from the same district, so they're working together. Watch out for those Fire Nation people. Haru injures himself. Jet diverts Hakoda's attention and runs away. Master Paidao searches for firewood. Suki goes hunting. Azula tries to sleep through the entire day like a lazy bones. Combustion Man tends to Momo's wounds. Cabbage Merchant sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Appa attacks the boulder, but Sokka protects him, killing Appa. Wow. See, I told you. Freaking, I'm pretty sure Sokka took that lighter and rope and figured out a way how to kill a giant flying bison. Because he's Sokka, and he is awesome. Poor Appa, though. That sucks. Aang explores the arena, and Princess Yue and Long Fang split up to search for resources. Alrighty, we have gotten to the first cannon shots. 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance for King Boomy. Zuko, Tai, Lee, and Appa have all fallen in battle. We have lost one of the members of Team Avatar in the first freaking day. Holy crap. Holy crap. I didn't think it'd be Zuko, though. Zuko is pretty freaking awesome. Everyone in this whole show is awesome. I love Avatar. Night 1. Haru, Long Fang, the Boulder, and Master Paidao sleep in shifts. Princess Yue quietly hums. The Cabbage Merchant is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth, but it's okay, he has his cabbages. Azula attempts to start a fire, but it's on 6 cents. Okay, I'm not the only one who sees the irony in that, right? She's a firebender, one of the most powerful ones. She's unable to start a fire. Shame on you, Azula. Shame on you. Suki goes to sleep. Hakoda and Iroh run into each other and decide a truce for the night. Because they're both older gentlemen, you know, they understand, they respect each other. Aang and Momo sleep in shifts. Combustion Man is awoken by nightmares. Mai looks at the night sky. Fire Lord Ozai is unable to start a fire. Once again, these powerful fire people can't start fires. Oh, Fire Lord Ozai, you wanted to burn the entire world and you can't even start a fire to warm yourself. Admiral Zhao tends to Sokka's wounds. Katara tries to sing herself to sleep. Toph is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth, which is understandable. She's an earthbender and she's blind, so come on. And Jet thinks about winning. Day 2. Fire Lord Ozai makes a slingshot. Mai and Aang hunt for other tributes. Combustion Man goes hunting. The Boulder! Hakoda and Sokka trek down and kill Jet! Father and son and the Boulder take down the rebellious teen that is Jet. Long Fang tends to Iroh's wounds. The Cabbage Merchant is prickled by thorns while picking berries. You should just stick to cabbages, dude. Don't need anything else. Admiral Zhao forces Azula to kill Toph or Haru, so she decides to kill Haru. But that's okay, Haru's secondary character. Toph, we need Toph to be in this fight a little bit longer. Princess Yue sets Katara on fire with a Molotov. Katara, you're a waterbender, and you're a healer. You could have just put yourself out and heal your wounds? Come on, girl, you're better than that. Come on, Katara. Man, that sucks. Poor Aang, he's gonna be so sad. Master Paidao and Momo split up to search for resources. Suki receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. For Jet, Haru and Katara have all fallen in battle. Once again, another member of Team Avatar gone in another day. I wonder if every single day we're going to lose a member of Team Avatar. If that's the case, it's not going to be a very long Hunger Games. Night 2. Toph fends Princess Yue, Hakoda, and Suki away with her fire. Because she's blind and she can just do that. Long Fang is awoken by nightmares. Iroh goes to sleep. Momo passes out from exhaustion. The Cabbage Merchant, Admiral Zhao, Master Paidao, and Aang tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. The Boulder, Combustion Man, Sokka, Fire Lord Ozai, and Azula sleep in shifts. Maya is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. And although she is from the Fire Nation, she is not a bender. So, you know, makes sense. She just has those knives and the throwing things, like the needles and the knives and the stars. She's very good at throwing things, being very dangerous like that. Day 3. Sokka sprains his ankle while running away from Mai. Princess Yue travels to higher ground to try to get closer to the moon, I'm guessing. Admiral Zhao stalks Fire Lord Ozai. Man, Zhao, come on. You can't defeat Ozai. He's way too powerful for you. Momo picks flowers. Aang is unable to convince Azula not to kill him. She probably just blasts him in the back with lightning, like in the show. But Aang stayed true to what he was and didn't kill anyone. Ever the pacifist, ever the conscientious objector. Combustion Man, Iroh, and Cabbage Merchant hunt for other tributes. Long Fang begs for the boulder to kill him. He refuses, keeping Long Fang alive. Needed some water right there. Suki kills Master Paidao for his supplies. Wow, Suki, Kyoshi warrior, killing one of the master swordsmen of the Fire Nation. Good on you, Suki. Hakoda attacks Toph, but she manages to escape because she's Toph and she's awesome. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Once again, we lose another member of Team Avatar. We've lost Zuko, Katara, and now Aang. Toph. Freaking Toph. Sokka, you guys better watch out. Night 3. Princess Yue is awoken by nightmares. Momo questions his sanity. He wasn't sure if it was such a good idea to kill the old man with a spear. He doesn't know if he can handle it. The boulder receives fresh food. Oh, I'm sorry. The boulder receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Combustion Man sets an explosive off, killing Admiral Zhao, which makes sense because he's Combustion Man. He is explosives. Toph questions her sanity. Iroh fends Sokka, Azula, and the Cabbage Merchant away with his fire because Iroh is the dragon of the... Is he the dragon? Dragon of the West, right? It was one of those. He was like the dragon of something. It's been a long time since I watched Avatar. I'm sorry. But Iroh's the best character in my book. Suki receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Fire Lord Ozai receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Mai set up camps for the night. And Lan Fang lets Hakoda into his shelter. Not so much death. It's kind of just petering out on the death, but we'll just have to wait and see. Suki, Cabbage Merchant, Toph, and Momo raid Fire Lord Ozai's camp while he is hunting. Azula makes a slingshot. Hakoda explores the arena. Iroh unknowingly eats toxic berries. No! Iroh, why? You're so smart. How did you eat toxic berries? You probably wanted them to go with your tea, didn't it? The tea always is the undoing is with the tea. Curse you, poison berries! You killed one of the greatest characters of any cartoon. Okay. Hopefully, another one of my tributes can make it through. Combustion Man receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Mai shoots an arrow at Lan Fang, but misses and kills the boulder instead! Not the boulder! He's awesome! Sokka picks flowers, and Princess Yue hunts for other tributes. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Admiral Zhao, Iroh, and the boulder have all fallen in battle. No Team Avatar people this time. So we broke the curse, and maybe one of them will actually end up winning. So good on you if you chose Toph or Sokka. Night 4. Lan Fang and Princess Yue huddle for warmth. Hakoda and Fire Lord Ozai fight Sokka and the Cabbage Merchant. Hakoda and the Fire Lord survive. So that means Sokka and the Cabbage Merchant are dead? No! Cabbage Merchant! It's cabbages! We're going to carry him into victory at Sokka! How could you fight your own father and then be killed by him? Dang, Sokka! I guess it's only up to Toph. She's the only Team Avatar left. Mai, Azula, Combustion Man, and Suki sleep in shifts. Momo looks at the night sky. And Toph receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Probably her father. You know, all that money. Day 5. Hakoda receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Princess Yue poisoned Toph's drinks. She drinks it and dies. Toph, no! Your blindness couldn't tell you it was poisoned. No! All of Team Avatar is gone. It's just on to the secondary characters now. Fire Lord Ozai sees smoke rising in the distance and decides not to investigate. He's like, that's not my fire. I don't care about it. I'm not gonna go towards it. Mai steals from Lan Feng while he isn't looking. Azula makes a slingshot. Suki, Combustion Man, and Momo get into a fight. Combustion Man triumphantly kills them both! The lemur, the flying lemur, and the greatest of the Kyoshi warriors is taken down by a guy who can make explosions with his mind. Yeah, now that I say that, it doesn't really surprise me. I mean, he pretty much blew up the sides of mountains at one point. I'm surprised he hasn't gotten more kills. 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. So much death. Sokka, Cabbage Merchant, Toph, Suki, and Momo have all fallen in battle. We have lost the remnants of Team Avatar and one of the greatest memes ever created from a cartoon ever. Cabbage Merchant. You will be forever remembered as the man who had the cabbages. Night 5. Princess Yue convinces Combustion Man to snuggle with her. You know, because she's the moon. She can just do that. Lan Feng cooks his food before putting out his fire. Mai screams for help. Fire Lord Ozai loses sight of where he is. Hakoda dies of thirst. You wouldn't have died of thirst if you were actually a bender. But no, you just had to be a sword guy. And Azula receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Man, a lot of Fire Nation people. We got 4 Fire Nation people, 1 Water Tribe person, and 1 Earth Kingdom person. Wow, man, that is crazy. The feast. The feast. The feast. We're going to the feast. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. Mai ambushes Azula and kills her. Man, that is a complete turnaround. Azula was the one that was scary, but Mai is the scary one now. I guess with her throwing weapon abilities, she probably would have been able to overpower Azula if she caught her off guard. You know, hit her in some key areas so she couldn't really bend well. So, there's that. Azula, the crazy girl, she's dead. So we don't gotta suffer through Azula being the tribute, the victor. Fire Lord Ozai decides not to go to the feast, always a good idea. Princess Yue overpowers Lan Feng, killing him. Moon Princess killing down Master of the Dai Li. Holy crap. Princess Yue, you should have stuck around longer than just 1 season. Combustion Man stuffs a bundle of dry clothing into his backpack before sprinting away. But he doesn't really need it. He just needs to explode things. Day 6. Princess Yue tries to sleep through the entire day like a lazy bones because she's the moon. Fire Lord Ozai kills Mai with a sickle. This is what you get for killing both my son and my daughter, even though I don't really care for my son. And did you kill you with a sickle? Ah! Don't mess with Fire Lord Ozai. He is a bit on the crazy side. And Combustion Man accidentally steps on a lemon. The man who creates explosions with his mind is killed by explosions. I guess that kind of happens in the show. So I guess it's double ironic. Dang, we're just down to 2. 5 more deaths in one day. Hakoda, Azula, Lan Feng, Mai, and Combustion Man have all fallen in battle. Which means it's just 2 more. Fire Lord Ozai, one of my tributes, and Princess Yue, the moon. Let's see who wins. Princess Yue cannot handle the circumstances and commit suicide! Commit suicide! Which means the victor of this Hunger Games simulation is Fire Lord Ozai! Bow down to the Fire Lord! Oh man, Fire Lord Ozai, you are the best. Man, even though like I'm an earthbender at heart, man, Fire Lord Ozai was still one of the best villains of any show. So, this concludes Avatar: The Last Airbender Hunger Games Simulation. Man, this was a good one. I really like it when it's like I'm invested in the characters, and you guys are too, because I'm sure all of you like love these characters and you hate it to see them brutally slaughter each other, but dang man, this was a good one. So, I want to thank you again for watching this Hunger Games simulation. Please leave a like and favorite if you did. Subscribe, of course, if you feel inclined to. I'll see you guys next time I'm out there in YouTube land. Be a good person, tip your waitresses, keep moving forward. I'll see you next time.